Hey, it's going well to News Act Friday 10th December 2021, International Lackey Human Rights Day. Look at the front of the papers. First up, New York Times and drone footage of Bob Dole's coffin. On the right, story about nursing homes in America committing massive violations of federal regulations. Down here, Donny's going to have to reveal his January 6 documents. Russia, Ukraine, future peace here on the birds aren't real movement. Some people say it's a Gen Z conspiracy party. Other people say it's a government psyop. Me, I say it's just correct. Birds are not real. Looking at this article, someone's quoted as being a conspiracy expert. Someone called Joshua Citarella. No idea who that is, but I will Google him after this. Wall Street Journal, Bob Dole still dead. American Airlines cutting flights because not enough Dreamliners. USA Today, police whistleblowing, pandemic deaths being undercounted by 20%. On the right, Scout sexual assault cases, attorneys could get $1 billion while the victims get very little. Daily News, that's Letitia James on the right hand side. She was going to run for governor, but now she's going to try and get re-elected as Attorney General. According to Daily News, says she can finish off Donny there. According to me, it's because she doesn't have as much support or as much money as the other candidate for governor. New York Post, Justice, that's Jussie Smollett, guilty. Nash Post from Canada, some ad for a Steven Spielberg movie coming out. Story down here about a woman who's removed from her teaching position for wearing a hijab and then was put into another department in the school, the Department of Inclusion and Diversity. Truly bizarre. Grandma from Cuba down here. Story about tackling gender-based violence in the home, bringing in a new law. Quote from Fidel down the bottom as always. Our experience has been that the Cuban government has made a great contribution to the fight for human rights. Yes, they have. Don't let any Western media outlet lying fake news media tell you different. Star of South Africa, judiciary protecting Ramaphosa. This is to do with members of the executive in South Africa. They have to reveal who their donors are, but not Cyril Ramaphosa. So people are saying this is a bit sus, which it is. Down here, some pharmaceutical company demanding that its staff vaccinate. Jerusalem Post, the Israelis patting themselves on the back this morning for only killing 50 civilians in Syria in the last 8 years. Apparently the least amount of civilians killed by any nation involved in the war. Well done, lads. Friday Times from Kuwait. Kuwait welcomes Saudi Crown Prince visit to bolster ties. The man responsible for the war in Yemen, killing 300 children a day. There he is. That's an ad from a telecom company saying Kuwait is blessed by the presence of His Royal Highness. Hope he has a nice time there. Peninsula from Qatar. There's the Saudi Crown Prince yesterday in Qatar. He gets around. Looking at some stadiums for the World Cup, just out of shot as the migrant workers who had to die to make it happen. Hindu from India, story about that helicopter that crashed. They're going to start burying the victims. Over on the right, the farmers are standing down from their protests because they got what they wanted. Great victory against neoliberalism and the concentration of state power. Hope it inspires other people around the world to do the same. The Australian defence, cricket, global times from China. Some taikonauts giving a lesson over Zoom to some kids on the ground. Lovely. Down here, great headline. US Democracy Summit opens with anti-China clowns as guests. Not actual clowns, although that would be kind of exciting. They're talking about Hong Kong separatists and Taiwan secessionists. Irish Examiner, woman wearing recycled clothes. Down here, story that 1 in 12 children in Ireland are waiting hospital care and it might take until 2035 to clear the backlog. Crazy. Irish Times, new poll puts Sinn Féin 15 points ahead of Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. Yeah, some blue alarm bells ringing in the Irish Times headquarters this morning. Irish Daily Mail, TV, COVID, hospital waiting list. Irish Sun, Thirst Post, and human interest story about a woman who gave birth. Congratulations. Belfast Telegraph, TV, Christmas, jabs. Herald from Scotland, TV, football, council tax. Financial Times, there's the Summit for Democracy. Sleepy Joe is heading up. I guess it could have been called the Summit for Countries Willing to Bend the Knee to America. Underneath that, business chiefs were asking the government in Britain for support now over Christmas because a lot of things are getting cancelled because people are scared of COVID. Government told them to go and shove it, obviously. Guardian, Boris Johnson, now the flat redecoration scandal. More on that in a sec. Down here, Sienna Miller has settled her case against News Corp, now known as News UK, so Rupert Murdoch's vehicle. The Sun, back in the day, they stole her medical records and published details of her pregnancy before she told family and friends. This has obviously led to huge distress. For one reason or another, she didn't continue with the pregnancy. And in her own words, she said, "This forced me to make choices about my body that I live with every day." Caused her to go into crazy paranoia, wondering who had sold the information, periods of depression, not being able to trust people, that type of thing. She said she would have liked to expose all the illegal wrongdoings in court, but she didn't have the finances to do this, the millions of pounds required, and that News Corp have basically unending means, more money than any of us will ever see, and so they paid her off with a lot of this money. I would have taken the money and ran as well, to be honest. The Times, there's a priest singing to a camel. Boris Johnson. Daily Telegraph, there's Boris again. Some lad is going to quit because of it. Okay. The Independent, 4 stories on top. Allegra Stratton, moralism, COVID NHS, Hollywood, there's Sienna Miller, Boris flat, Daily Express. Boris has had a baby. Boris and Carrie, congratulations to them and deepest condolences to the baby. Daily Mail, £10 off at Lidl. Boris's baby, COVID restrictions. Daily Mirror, Boris, Christmas. iNewspaper, Tory leader contender, circle of Prime Minister in peril. Who have we got? Liz Truss, please no. Rishi Sunak, also no. We're probably going to get someone like Jeremy Hunt. Most likely, my bet. Metro, mum's the word, that's Boris, they had a kid, congratulations to them, condolences to the kid. Daily Star, there's Boris being portrayed as Julie Andrews for some reason. The Tills are alive at the sound of music. Okay, you don't need to wear masks in shops if you're singing, that's good, there's an exemption. Boris dominating the headlines again. It's kind of looking like he might not survive the weekend. He could be gone, but the weekend is out. But let's see how it goes. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow. First News Act live stream, Saturday, 2:30 p.m. European time. If you want to tune in, you can tune in here on YouTube. Julian Assange is still in jail in the maximum security Belmarsh prison without fair trial or due process. Today, the court upheld the US appeal for his extradition, so it will now move back to the lower court and it will kick off another round of appeals. So he's still in jail, no fair trial, no due process. If you want to stay off corporate, state, social media for the day, just click the link in the description. Alright, thanks, good luck.